standing 5 foot 4 inches, weighing in at 128 pounds, from Ottawa, Ontario, Canada, Portia Perez.
One half of the Shimmer Tag Team Champions, the Canadian Ninjas, former two-time Tag Team Champion Canadian Ninjas.
Specified, not a toy plane. Was that specified in her tweet? Was this all on Twitter?
It was quite a Twitter war between Havok and Perez.
If you guys don't be quiet, she's going to leave.
She will do no such thing.
She made lots of demands.
And her opponent, standing tall at 6 foot even, weighing 170 pounds, the Havok Death Machine, Jessicka.
I think I've seen that somewhere before.
But well, good to see Portia Perez back here in Shine, but she certainly has her hands full. I mean, you got the strength, the size, the intimidation factor of Jessicka Havok. It's all on Portia here to win this match if she wants to leave tonight with Havok's spot in the next round of the championship tournament, toy plane or not.
And apparently she has a request for the official.
I think she asked for the plane to be on a pole. Where's the pole? Where's Judy Bagwell?
On the pole. Oh, we're going to put that plane on a pole. There's a Yugoslavian plane on a pole match.
Pole, Linton.
You can't do that. That's exactly what he said. You can't do that.
I mean, they agreed to give her the plane and the pole in order to show up tonight and face Havok, right?
Yeah, I think she was under the assumption that it was going to be a plane on a pole match. She had no idea it was going to be an actual wrestling match. Well, I think it's finally starting to sink in for young Portia. Exactly what she may have gotten herself into.
Despite the obvious size difference between these two wrestlers, I've seen Portia Perez take on wrestlers double her size, and that's almost the case that we have here with Havok. And she still, some way, somehow, is able to pull out the win because she's got the mind for pro wrestling. She knows how to outsmart her. She's going to lay down. No pull, she's going to lay down.
She's telling Havok to cover. She wants no part of Jessicka Havok. She is just going to lay down here. Apparently she doesn't want that opportunity. Oh, small package! Oh, she tried to outsmart Havok.
Let's be honest, the reason Portia Perez showed up tonight is because she wants that spot in the tournament. So if it means she has to wrestle Havok, so be it.
It was an accident, she says. I didn't mean to small package you.
Accidental inside cradle. I'll make a note of that.
And Jessicka Havok has been one of the most physically dominant athletes we've had here in Shine since she made her debut back at Shine 2. Of course, another cover right there by Portia Perez, another quick 2 count. And again, not able to finish Havok off. But she had an absolute war of a series with Rebby Sky, defeated her twice, and finally losing that career versus respect match to Sky back at Shine 8. And then had what many people say stole the show last month back at Shine 9, an absolutely amazing matchup against former Shimmer champion Madison Eagles.
That was an excellent contest between two of the best in different parts of the world. I look forward to Madison coming back at some point in the future. Obviously very difficult to get to this part of the globe, but I'd love to see a rematch between Havok and Eagles.
And Portia is going to show her where the power lies. She's going to test the strength.
I thought you said she was going to have a headband in her pocket somewhere. She stole from Santana in the locker room.
And I don't know if she wants to irritate Jessicka Havok any more than she already has. Goes downstairs, jackknife cradle, and again Portia trying to steal a victory, but she is clearly getting under the skin of the Havok Death Machine.
Yeah, you don't want to make her mad. I mean, it's one thing to be facing a calm, cool, and collected Jessicka Havok, but it's another thing if you just piss her off. And I fear that Portia Perez may be doing that right about now.
They got off on the wrong foot, extending the hand of good fellowship like a good Canadian girl.
Yes, friendship. Shake the hand. Jessicka Havok is good people.
She is good people, a trusting soul.
And boot you in the chest.
And just gave the trusting sole of her foot to the chest of Portia Perez.
I see what you did there, Lenny. I see what you did. Aha!
And Perez is going to take a walk. No, she wants a seat. Get out of the way, man.
Did she just tag? Is that dude have to wrestle Jessicka Havok now? That would be hilarious. She would maul that guy.
And apparently Portia is going to take a walk here. And she does not appreciate the signage at ringside of the fans here at the Orpheum in Ybor City. And apparently that corrugated cardboard was a little stronger than she anticipated. And she was not able to easily wrest it from his rather sweaty meat hooks.
Thank you for buying a ticket, buddy.
Oh, and Havok got caught by Perez. She dropped the arm down. Now again trying to get in the head of Havok here, because apparently the match has started.
Targeting the arm of Havok here, as she has the advantage, while also talking that garbage. Of course, Havok needs full strength in both of her arms during the. You can't Irish whip someone the size of Havok when you are the size of Portia Perez.
Oh, just bowled her over with that shoulder tackle. Drop down, up and over goes Havok. The pace starts to pick up here. Leapfrog not very successful.
Counter to the leapfrog and messing up the hair.
And Portia wants no part of the big right hand of Jessicka Havok. But Havok doesn't have to be invited. She's going to make herself welcome. And right out in front of Daphne they go. Face first to the apron. 20 count out on the floor here at the Orpheum. And Jessicka Havok will use every bit of it to try and beat the brains of Portia Perez right out of her little head.
Hopefully she's just going for the pinfall or the submission. We don't need the brains beaten out of her head.
Well, I think in Jessica's case, that's just a happy byproduct if it happens to occur. En route to victory.
Let's hope it doesn't. And Portia going to the eyes, trying to take away the vision of Jessicka Havok.
As they have knocked over one of the cameraman's assistants out on the floor there. And they continue to battle. Forearm shots against the side of the head. And knife edge chop to the chest. And the longer this stays out on the floor, the more this match plays right into the hands of Jessicka Havok. No!
Don't chop the ring post.
I don't think she meant it, but Portia Perez able to avoid harm's way there, now biting away at the hand of Havok here, and then driving the elbow into the hand as well.
That's what makes Portia Perez so dangerous. She might be a smaller wrestler than most of her opponents, but she'll take whatever shortcuts she can to try to gain the advantage. But I don't know, how do you deal with the headbutts of Jessicka Havok?
Oh, right between the eyes that time.
I heard that up here. We're in the balcony.
And now she's elevating Perez. This does not look good for Portia, hanging on the ropes to save herself. As Havok was going to try and powerbomb her into the ring apron, it looked like. Oh, nobody home on the big boot. And Perez scores, knocking down Havok, and then under the bottom rope to break the count.
Now, Portia Perez wins the match by countout. She earns Havok's spot in the tournament, right?
A victory is a victory.
Well, then Portia's got it made. Just keep Havok out on the floor for 20 seconds. Oh, she's got her gas mask.
Oh, that's not good if she sees that.
I don't see too many gas masks with the red flashing lights on them, except for Jessicka Havok.
She's got them in blue too. And Havok having trouble getting to her feet here.
I mean, maybe she'll win by count up, but Havok's back to her feet on the floor. She's giving her time to recuperate. If she doesn't think that she's got her down for 20 seconds, it's a mistake by Perez.
And Havok under the bottom rope breaks the count. And I think Havok just realized that Portia's wearing her mask.
Does that help with your cardio inside the ring? Is this a non-smoking venue?
Oh, right in the mouth she just kicked her that time. Diving forearm by Havok, and just that quickly she has retaken control of the matchup here.
We can't hear you. You have a gas mask on. Timeout, bro. Nope, not gonna give it to us.
There's no timeouts in wrestling. Oh, and stomping a motorhole in her. Fitting to walk it dry.
I'd like to find the promotion where there is timeouts. That way nobody can say there's no timeouts in wrestling. And ha-ha, but here there is. Maybe revise the rule book. Let's talk to Shine Management after the show.
Havok with a head start. Look at the look on Jessicka Havok's face.
I wouldn't want to be Portia Perez right now after that. She is a determined woman to kick Portia's head into the front row.
And again, sadistic smile on the face of Havok here. As Perez gasping for air in the corner. But right back to her feet, sucking her in. Played a little possum there. Face first to the buckle went Havok. But can Perez capitalize now?
Crawling away from Havok, but I was wondering, is she crawling toward her plane? What's on Portia Perez's side here?
Chin breaker again. The element of surprise seems to have been the greatest weapon for Perez as she drops her face first. She might have her here. Oh, so close.
Formerly known as Schools Out, but drove her face first into the canvas. She's got Havok down. That's the most important thing here. Maybe looking for the super kick. If she can hit it inside the ring and go for the cover, Portia Perez could have Havok's spot in the tournament.
Havok back to her feet. Blocks it. Big oh, she spat in her face.
What disrespect.
Oh, Havok. Havok almost snapped right after that.
All that's going to do is make Havok angry and more determined to put Portia Perez in the hospital, going for the air raid crash, but fighting out of that position, looking for the sunset flip.
On Havok, two hands around the throat of Perez, and then just tosses her into the buckles. Ahead of steam, but it's again Perez with the feet up into the face of Havok. Second time connects as well. Now Perez on the second. Cross body, oh, caught her like a small child. Right up onto the shoulders. Air raid crash.
And your winner is the Havok Death Machine, Jessicka Havok.
And Jessicka Havok has kept her spot in the Shine title tournament. And she will be here in the Orpheum in Ybor City